Luther Vandross soul singer-songwriter. Luther Vandross was an American singer, songwriter, and record producer whose soulful voice and heartfelt lyrics made him one of the most successful R&B artists of his time. He began his career as a background vocalist and songwriter before breaking through as a solo artist in the early 1980s. April 20th, 1951, July 1st, 2005, aged 54. Cause of death, heart attack. Richard Pryor, comedian and actor Richard Pryor, was a hugely influential African-American comedian. He also had a successful career as a film actor, writer, and presenter. Pryor rose to prominence as a stand-up comedian in the 1970s. His 1974 album, That Nigger Is Crazy, won the Grammy for Best Comedic Recording in 1975. December 1st, 1940, December 10th, 2005, age 65. Cause of death, heart attack. Shirley Chisholm, first black congresswoman, became the first American black congresswoman in 1969 after winning election in New York's 12th district. Prior to her election to Congress, Chisholm was a New York State Assemblywoman. She later also became the first woman to run for the Democratic Party's presidential nomination. November 30th, 1924, 2005, aged 80, cause of death, stroke. Bob Denver, actor, known for his roles as Gilligan on the television series Gilligan's Island and the beatnik Maynard G. Krebs on the 1959-1963 TV series The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis. January 9th, 1935 to 2005, age 70, cause of death. Complications from treatment for cancer. Anne Bancroft, actress. An American actress associated with the Method Acting School, which she had studied under Lee Strasberg. Respected for her acting prowess and versatility, she was often acknowledged for her work in film, theater, and television. September 17, 1931. June 6, 2005, aged 73. Cause of death, uterine cancer. Johnny Carson, comedian and TV host Carson, was one of the most popular late-night television hosts in American history, hosting The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson for 30 years between 1962 and 1992. In this role, he launched the careers of many contemporaries, including later late-night hosts David Letterman and Jay Leno. October 23, 1925 to 2005, aged 79, cause of death, respiratory failure arising from emphysema. Max Schmeling, boxer. Max Schmeling was a German heavyweight boxer who achieved significant success during the 1920s and 1930s. He is best known for his two iconic fights with American boxer Joe Louis, which became symbols of the political tensions between Germany and the United States during that time. September 28, 1905, February 2, 2005, age 99, cause of death, cancer. Hunter S. Thompson, journalist Hunter S. Thompson, was an American journalist and author who is widely credited as the founder of gonzo journalism. He rose to prominence in the 1960s as a writer for Rolling Stone magazine and was most famously known for his novel Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, 1971. July 18, 1937, February 20, 2005, aged 67, cause of death, committed suicide via a self-inflicted gunshot wound. John Paul II, 264th Pope. The second longest-serving pope and the first non-Italian for over 450 years, he held office from 1978 to his death in 2005. Polish-born, he supported the Solidarity movement in Poland and was influential in the fall of the Eastern Bloc. May 18, 1920. April 2, 2005, aged 84, cause of death, cancer. Arthur Miller, playwright. A prominent figure in American theater, writing plays such as All My Sons, 1947, Death of a Salesman, 1949, The Crucible, 1953, and A View from the Bridge, 1 Act, 1955, revised 2 Act, 1956, as well as the film The Misfits, 1961. Often in the public eye, popularly remembered for having been married to Marilyn Monroe October 17, 1915 to 2005, aged 89. Cause of death: heart failure. James Callaghan, British Prime Minister of the United Kingdom from 1976 to 1979, and the leader of the Labour Party from 1976 to 1980. Callaghan had served as Home Secretary in the government of Harold Wilson in the late 1960s. March 27, 1912, March 26, 2005, aged 92. Cause of death: lobar pneumonia, cardiac failure, and kidney failure. Saul Bellow novelist awarded the Pulitzer Prize, the Nobel Prize for Literature, and the National Medal of Arts for his literary contributions. He is the only writer to win the National Book Award for Fiction 3 times. June 10, 1915 to 2005, aged 89. Cause of death: cancer. Rainier III, Prince of Monaco. One of the longest ruling monarchs in European history, Rainier was Prince of Monaco for nearly 56 years, 1949-2005. He is credited with having transformed Monaco from a gambling economy to a tax haven, as well as devolving his sovereign powers to popular government. May 31, 1923, April 6, 2005, aged 81. Cause of death: cancer. Zhang Chunqiao, political theorist. Zhang Chunqiao was a Chinese writer and a member of the Gang of Four, a political faction composed of 4 Chinese Communist Party officials, Zhang along with Jiang Qing, Yao Wenyuan, and Wang Hongwen, who came to prominence during the Cultural Revolution, 1966-1976. February 1, 1917, April 21, 2005, aged 88, cause of death: cancer. Eddie Albert actor Edward Albert Heimberger, April 22, 1906, May 26, 2005, was an American actor and humanitarian. He was twice nominated for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. The first nomination came in 1954 for his performance in Roman Holiday, and the second in 1973 for The Heartbreak Kid. April 22, 1906 to 2005, aged 99, cause of death: pneumonia. Fazal Mahmood, cricketer. Fazal Mahmood was a Pakistani cricketer who became one of the country's first cricket stars, playing a pivotal role in establishing Pakistan as a significant force in international cricket. February 18, 1927, May 30, 2005, aged 78, cause of death: cancer. George Mikan, NBA center. One of the pioneers of professional basketball, redefining it as a game of so-called big men with his prolific rebounding, shot blocking, and his talent to shoot over smaller defenders with his ambidextrous hook shot. He won 7 NBL, BAA, and NBA championships, an All-Star MVP trophy, and 3 scoring titles. June 18, 1924 to 2005, aged 80, cause of death: complications from diabetes. Jack Kilby, engineer and computer scientist Jack Kilby, was an American electrical engineer who made significant contributions to the field of electronics and computing. His work at Texas Instruments, TI, was crucial to the development of the integrated circuit, a central component in modern electronics. November 8, 1923, June 20, 2005, aged 81, cause of death: cancer.